Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Iconic Video Games Podcast. I'm your host, Axel1324.
And I'm Doggy Dog 420.
That's right, guys. Happy Halloween! Belated Halloween to some of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, we decided to not do costumes this year because, good gosh, I was busy.
Yeah.
I was busy this year, so.
I'm already scary enough looking, so.
Whoa.
Yeah,
You're telling me you weren't wearing a costume, bro? I was make an excuse for myself.
Sorry.
Traumatized achieved. So what'd you do yesterday for Halloween, Doggy? Tell us all about it.
I did some trick-or-treating with my daughter. And I think it's her last year. I think she's old enough that next year's no more, unless she just wants to act like she's not that old. But anyway, so did that, got bunches of candy, came home and ate a lot of said candy.
Yeah.
We both decided we weren't feeling too well after a while and decided we shouldn't eat any more of the candy. And, just pretty much called it a night from there. So, it was cool. Of course, it turned cold. It was 80 degrees the night before. And then, of course, on Halloween night, like it does here in Illinois, it gets down to 40 degrees and starts raining and getting windy and everything else. So that's what happened. And then it blew a tree over my house today. So I appreciate it.
Trick or treat. Trick!
Yeah, I got tricked for sure. Yeah. It wasn't... that wasn't fun.
You must have been giving out some bad candy.
Yeah.
Some cheap candy. Some of those kids might have chopped that tree down like, look, you want to cut this guy's tree down? Let's do it.
Yeah, forget throwing
candy.
Yeah, forget throwing TP on it. Let's just cut
TP down. So early 2000s. Now we cut
right. You don't see that anymore. The eggs on the cars or anything. Yeah. Now they just cut trees down on your house.
That's right. No. So, I moved into a new area, so there's only like 30 houses here.
Mm-hmm.
So my wife and I decided to put the candy in some trick or treat baskets we have. And they have LEDs all over them. So we lit the LEDs and decided to walk the neighborhood ourselves. And when we were walking the neighborhood, if we ran into any kids, we would give them candy, right? So that's what we did. We ran into 2 police officers, 1 fireman.
Oh.
I don't know, a lady that was dressed in all white. I don't know what she was. And 1 more. I think we only found like 4 or 5 kids in our neighborhood.
So
that's it.
So do they let adults trick or treat there? Is that the...
No, but here in this city, the adults also dress up for Halloween.
Yeah, okay. I thought you meant they were trick or treat.
Yeah, at our old neighborhood, we would have trick or treating for adults and trick or treating for kids. The adults got beers and hot dogs and stuff. And so you always saw like all these adults taking their kids trick or treating, and all of them with beers in their hands. It was pretty funny. So that's what they did. Chat, let us know what you guys did yesterday for Halloween. We'd love to hear what you guys had to do. But Donnie, back to you, buddy. What have you been playing this week?
Okay, let's see. I finished up the in-game chapter of Trials of Mana, which took way longer than I thought it would, but it was still awesome. Trials of Mana. It is on Game Pass. If you're a JRPG fan, do yourself a favor and go play that game. It is nice. It is top notch. It is top notch. Played I think I'm on mission 4 of the Black Ops 6 campaign. Pretty good so far.
You're playing the campaign, okay?
Yeah, no multiplayer for me because there's no point in that. I'm just giving.
Oh, you're not even gonna play zombies, bro?
Maybe zombies would be cool. I'll keep it installed to play some zombies with people. That's cool.
Yeah.
Not like the death match and that stuff.
No. I don't want to get owned by 13-year-old boys.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
Or girls, whatever.
Yeah, I'm not into giving people kills. Yeah. So, and then I started Final Fantasy 1 Pixel Remaster on the PlayStation because I loved it so much on the Xbox. I was like, man, it was on sale on PlayStation, so I bought it and started it over again. Because I just love playing through that. I can't get over how awesome that music is and just how good they did remastering that.
Up next, you got to get it on that Switch, baby.
Yeah, I guess that's the only other place left to play.
That's right.
So, yeah,
that's right.
What I'll have to do. I wish they had achievements on the Switch, man. I wish they would do that. I hope on the Switch too they have some kind of form of achievements. That'd be awesome.
Absolutely. So I have been playing. So I played a lot of Vampire Survivors on my phone. I like playing my version because it's simple enough, right, that I can play it on my phone.
Yep.
And I have unlocked almost everything again. Actually, I've unlocked more on my phone than I ever did on my Xbox.
Mm-hmm.
Should I play it on my Xbox and catch up? And I'm like, no, just stick to the phone. Just stick to the phone. But it's hard to resist, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I play a lot of Vampire Survivor on my phone. And then I played some more of Unicorn Overlord, and I entered full grind mode. Like I was getting my butt handed to me by the computer. So I had to upgrade a bunch of my guys, and I ended up grinding some training missions over and over and over and over again until I was able to upgrade them. And now my army is pretty powerful, and I just go through the levels now finally with some dominance. As I, not fully dominant, like some bosses still take. Like the last mission I did, the map was so big, and the battle arena was so large that it took me like an hour and 30 minutes to beat the level. And it's like 50 battles, and I'm just like, wow, this is awesome. Of course, tactical RPG guy. Of course, I'm gonna love that kind of stuff, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know how far along. I just got into the frozen north of Unicorn Overlord. I know there's still more to it, but I don't know. I'm loving the heck out of that game. But it is definitely not a cakewalk kind of game. It is a hard. It starts off easy and then it gets hard. Because I just ran, every now and again you run into those RPGs that just have that giant bump in difficulty. You know what I mean, Doggy?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, but enough about us, bro. Let's check in with the iconic chat. Your Wicked Hot joined us. Thank you so much for being here. Your Wicked Hot, you are the real MVP. Let us know
Happy Friday.
Playing, guys.
Yeah.
We'd love to hear what you guys have to say. And Sour Blow joins us. Thank you so much for being here, Sour Blow. You are the real MVP.
Thank you for joining us.
All right. So it's Halloween. One day past Halloween. It's November 1st. Yes. So we decided to play some. We decided to find some words associated with Halloween yesterday and talk about some of the games we played with that word. So the first word is dark. Dark. Like perfect dark. But we still wanted to keep with a little bit of theme of Halloween, kind of creepy, kind of scary games. Of course, our horror expert, Miss Death Dealer isn't here. So you're just going to have to deal with us. The B team. Yeah. Go B team.
Yeah, the B.
the horror B team.
The horror B team. There you go.
That's right.
That's the way of putting it. Maybe even a C, yeah.
Maybe even a C, yeah. Cyber Blow says he's been playing Life. Like
the
game of Life? I love the game of Life. So fun.
Yeah. It's a good game.
All right. So, Doggy, why don't you talk to us about your first game with the word dark?
Dark. I'm going to go Dark Stalkers, the Night Warriors. Of course, this is by Capcom. It was in the arcades in 1994. And I also picked it up in 1996 on my PlayStation 1. I also believe it was on the Saturn, but I got it for PS1. Mm-hmm. Let's see. This game, plot-wise, an alien named Pyron. He invades the Earth, and he's going to collect it. He's going to add the Earth to his collection of planets that he's overtaken. And these supernatural bad boy monsters are the Earth's last defense right here. And there are some bad monsters. They are. You had about 10 of them. Well, here we got the beautiful Felicia. Of course, you got to have a hottie monster, right? Yeah, you got Morgan. She was awesome. Dimitri was awesome. Lord Gator. I do believe that was his name. Lord Raptor. Lord Raptor is his name. Why did I say Gator? Anyway, he's got like saw feet. And he wields a guitar. That guy's the man. He's the man. If you really want to go. Yeah, this game played like Super Street Fighter 2. As you can tell, it's got your power bar down at the bottom, special moves, kind of stuff like that. Also added stuff like air blocks, which was severely needed at the time. It was awesome they added that. And you could even crouch and crawl. That was a pretty cool little thing about, little added stuff to it. Cool stages that really added to the whole. They did a great job with the stages. The music had its little scary tone to it. Was still not too bad. Not enough to scare you away from the machine. Yeah, EX moves were added into this, which of course they added in to later Capcom games like Street Fighter 3 with EX moves. Yeah, I mean, what a perfect Halloween game to play. I love fighting games anyway, and a great Halloween game full of 10 awesome monsters saving the planet Earth that we inhabit and saving it so we may trick or treat again next year. Thank you, my Dark Stalker friends.
There you go. So I have never played this game, but I know of it because it is one of those iconic franchises in fighting, right? So,
Right.
But I've never played it, so I'm glad you did. But again, fighting games is just not my forte.
Right.
It's
Yeah,
not
and
my
I forgot
forte.
to also add, it had 2 more sequels in the US, and then it had 4 sequels in Japan. 2 of them didn't get released here, of course, until they brought out Capcom Fighting Collection. I think it's the one that had all 5 of the Darkstalkers games on
Right.
there. So if you haven't ever played them, check them out. They're all fun. They play so good. I mean, they play like Street Fighter, so they're top notch. I don't have to say
Yes.
anything about that.
No need.
No need. Speaks
No
for
need.
itself. Speaks for
Yeah.
itself.
So let's see. Sour Blow says, I did just pre-order the collector's edition for Stalker 2. Hey, that's cool.
Oh,
That game
yeah.
looks like it's going to be awesome. And he's saying Perfect Dark. That's his game with Dark
There you go. Yep.
in the title. So I'm going to open up strong. If you recognize this shirt, you know this is Dark. Dark right here, man.
That is dark.
That is Dark. And it's now the shirt is for Dark Souls 3, but I'm going to talk about Dark Souls 1.
Okay.
Where it all began, bro. So I know that Demon Souls is technically the beginning of this, right? But I think Dark Souls is really where it came into its own. So in Demon Souls, you had a hub, right? You would travel through the world in a hub,
Okay.
right? So that's fine, right? In Dark Souls, it was one giant continuous world.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
Right. And this game, it was just would not give up. Like, if you're looking for story and where to go and, plot line and all that stuff, this is not your game. Just saying.
Yeah.
This is not your game. Like, you could easily go in this game for, like, just get lost and wander around for hours. Or you could, just rush to the next boss or run into a boss early and be like, oh crap, I'm way underpowered. The best part about what made this game awesome is that, or some of the things that made it awesome is that, it's an RPG, but it was more of a weapons-based RPG, not so much a stat-based RPG. Like, the stats are important, right? Because they let you equip what you're going to build. But if you want to do more damage, well, the stats aren't going to let you do more damage. They're just going to let you hold a heavier weapon or a better weapon. Oh, you need more defense? Well, the stats aren't going to help you have more defense. What it's going to do, you got to get the stats up to wear the type of armor you want. You want to be fast? Oh, you got to put the stat up to wear fast clothes or not wear fast clothes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Believe it or not, the naked build is a build in this because it lets you roll the fastest.
Okay. Yeah.
So, yeah, and you want to be a long-range fighter. Like, you can tell this person's put 0 points into his archery, right? Taking that long to kill that thing. And so this game, it's just one of those things that, like, it's equipment-based RPG. So you're either going to pick it up, you're going to find it, you're going to kill a boss and get it, or you're going to craft it. And there isn't that many weapons in this game. Like, there's not like, oh man, which one of these 500 swords am I going to pick from? It's like, no, which one of like these maybe 30 swords in the whole game are you going to use? And each sword is different. Like, oh, are you going to use a two-handed sword or a single-handed sword? Are you going to use a fast blade katana that requires 2 hands, or a ninja sword that requires 1 hand and you can equip a shield? It's a really neat game. But the beautiful part of this game is definitely the bosses. Like, this is a boss rush because that's the whole thing, right? You get into your campfire, you heal up, you level up, whatever. You go fight a boss. You get to the next campfire. You heal up. You level up. Whatever, and you repeat until you get to the next boss. And the closer you get to, the further you get in the world, the darker and darker and darker it gets. Like it's not even bright. Like the main area where you start is just like moonlit. And as you go, you get into like the sewers, and God, I hate the sewers. The sewers, and there's a curse that happens in the sewer that bit like, oh man, I put all these points into getting extra HP. Welcome to the sewers. You now have half HP for the remainder of the game. Congratulations. Don't get hurt.
Man, yeah.
like what the hell, man? And then you go into the dark forest, you go into like the depths of hell and all this stuff, and like the further you get, the darker and darker and darker and more dark the bosses get and the creatures get. Like that's really the appeal of Dark Souls, is like the monster design. It's so good. It's so good. I love this game. It is slow. It's methodical. You better have a good memory on how to map this out, because there is no world map. You're gonna struggle. And all these words here, they're supposed to help you, but most of them are just a bunch of lies. So these people on the internet that are supposed to help you, they're lying. Just know they're lying. They're a bunch of liars. So yeah, just letting you know. So Dark Souls to me started off my love for Souls games. Dark Souls 1, Dark Souls 2, Dark Souls 3, Sekiro, and of course the incredible Elden Ring. From Software, the kings of darkness, in my opinion. So yeah, Doggy. Oh, and of course this game started a whole meme called "Get Good."
Yeah.
Like people would ask you, how do I pass this? How do I kill him? How do I kill that? Oh, I know how. How? Get good. This game, like if you like to play games for entertainment, this is probably not for you. But if you like challenges and achieving and knowing you're the best, this is the game for you. And you're gonna die a lot. There's just no way you don't die. I mean, look at this. This guy knows what he's doing, and he's still almost dying.
I was gonna say he you could tell this guy's got it down. Yeah, and he's still having some rough spots.
And he's rolling. You don't take damage when you're rolling. So yeah, this guy. Let me fast forward to this boss. Oh, and one of the best bosses, the moon wolf, is probably one of the best bosses ever. I'm trying to get to the boss here. Let me see if I can fast forward. Oh! I think I just missed it. Here he is. Here's the boss. Here he comes. There he is. This is the boss. Or not a boss, but like, this is just a regular bad guy. And this is what you got to do. You got to bait them one at a time, because if more than one of these things attacks you, like they're about to, you are not going to live.
Yeah, one at a time looks good. Yeah.
Yeah, like if you go in there and you just aggro a mob, you're going to have a bad time. So yeah, I loved this game. I loved it a lot. And I want to play it again. I bought it again on my Switch, the remastered. So it's so funny because like the remastered version had better, like was brighter. Wasn't as dark as the OG 360 version. So I'm like, oh, cool. I'll buy it on my Switch. I'd love to play Dark Souls on the go. It is just as dark as the 360 original. So on the Switch, they didn't really increase the brightness. They're just like, oh, here's the OG one. Go screw yourself. Twitch power. So yeah. Doggy, Dark Souls.
Let's see. So this is what do they call those? A Souls-like?
This is created the genre, yeah.
Yeah, so this would be a Souls-like, right?
This is the Souls-like, yeah.
So yeah, I don't like it. I don't like this game. I might even try it if it's on the 360. I might even try it. Who knows? But I guarantee I didn't like it. And I guaranteed you I didn't get it good. I know I didn't get it good at all. I got probably worse. I probably didn't help my mental health. It probably didn't go into anything good for me. This game, these kind of games, they all just need somebody to get good and just kill them all off. Really, just be done with the whole. genre at all. No, these kind of games look fun. These always look fun. This guy's making this look like fun.
He's making it look easy even for me, and
Yeah,
I played this.
I'm like, man, maybe I could do this watching this guy. Maybe I could make it. But I know better. I know I'm not getting anywhere in this. So, but no, I'm sure this game is a blast and getting good at it. I'm sure is a blast. But like you said, it's frustrating. And if you're not into being frustrated like that and getting good and stuff, then it's probably for you. So this isn't for Doggy. And like I said, if I played it, I didn't play it, but a few until it frustrated me the first time. So. For some reason, I think I own this game. For some reason, I don't know if they gave it away with games with gold at some time, but either way,
maybe I don't know.
Either way,
if they did give it away with games with gold, I obviously didn't get it because I have it.
Yeah.
So yeah, let me look at my 360 collection over here. Dark Souls. Yep, there it is.
Yep. So you didn't need it. Yeah.
Yeah. Didn't need it. Nope.
Nope.
I got good. Hey, shout out to Pickles. Thank you so much for being here. You are the real MVP. We appreciate you. Appreciate you. We're talking games. We're associating words with Halloween, and the first word we associated with Halloween is dark. So we pick games with the word dark in them. Oh, here's the campfire where you can level up and stuff. Yeah, but it also respawns all the bad guys. And so Doggy's first game was Dark Stalkers.
Yep.
And mine was Dark Souls. But on to the next word. You ready, Doggy?
What is our next word here? I think
our next word is dead. Dead. You know, so Day of the Dead.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, most games of Dead should go with Halloween, I would think.
Yeah. Yeah. So what are you going to use with dead?
Oh,
you're going to associate with dead.
I'm going to go with The Walking Dead. Telltale series. This game got tons of Game of the Year nominations back in 2012, I believe, is when the first original one came out.
Yes. So good.
Yeah. So yeah, you play as Lee, and I believe it opens up like where you're in a cop car or whatever, and you get transported. You get transported.
The guy hits a zombie and crashes.
Yeah, hits a zombie and crashes, and then so the cop dies. Turns into a zombie and you have no clue why, right? And then you end up going and saving Clementine from that house because her parents are on vacation to Savannah, Georgia, right? And she's like, what's going on? This and that. So you end up finding your way to this pharmacy and meeting this group of people, including like Lily and her mean dad and some other people in there, so, and you figure your way out of that. And then you end up at like a motel next, right? Like boarded up and you got it all. It's pretty safeguarded and everything, and you're pretty good.
Yeah, like a street motel. Yeah.
Right. And these guys from what was the name of that? I can't remember. St. John's or something, some dairy farm tells you, hey, come here. We got electricity. We've got this, you go that. And that's so memorable about how you go there and you find that garage in the back and what they're really up to, and you end up eating dude's leg for dinner. Yeah, and it
was gross, man. When I found that, I was like,
don't eat the meat. They run down there and stop him and stuff, and then you end up back at the hotel. Then you have to abandon, and then that Lily ends up killing that one chick, and you have that choice to save her or throw her out of that van you're in. I wanted to just reach through the screen and punch her, man. Didn't you just want to do the worst things possible to her? Like at that point, I was so mad at her for doing that, so, just the losses. That train section, that part where Kenny ends up, you think getting lost to the zombies and stuff. He falls in like this hole and they look like they eat him up. And then later in the next one, you end up finding that he's still alive, so, and and you end up in the Savannah. Lee gets bitten, and at the end you have to make that decision whether to take him out or let him just turn. You know what I'm saying? That's that's your decision or whatever. That just the decisions that you have to make in that, the way it kind of changes. It doesn't change the overall effect of the whole story, but it changes your relationships with people and stuff. It was so cool, and I played through this so many times, and that's something else. It's one of the first games I played through with Willow. She just loved watching me play this. She was like infatuated with the whole zombie thing and Walking Dead thing at the time, anyway. So that was cool. This was definitely my favorite. The first one was definitely my favorite. It just had the best story by far. There was just so, I don't know, it was just something new. It was so cool, you know. The second one, you played as Clementine. You end up meeting back up with Kenny and that kind of stuff. Then you end up taking somebody's kid at the end named AJ because they didn't survive.
Yeah.
I didn't really like the third one that much, honestly. The New Frontier, where you played as Javi and Kate.
What?
That one wasn't as great as the other ones. It just wasn't as good. You weren't in control of like Clementine, all that stuff that much. Even if all, I can't quite remember. The fourth season
is this what Walking Dead? The Telltale? Is it Telltale?
Telltale series, yeah.
Tell or Tall?
Telltale. Telltale.
Okay. Sorry. Keep going.
Yeah. So the third one, New Frontier, probably the worst one of them, but still good game. You know what I'm saying? Still good. Still was cool going from episode to episode. At that point in time, yeah, that had came out. It was, you were actually waiting on the episodes. That was kind of cool. It was kind of like a TV show, waiting on episodes and stuff. And then they finally came out with the fourth installment, the fourth season, like in 2020 or something like that. Yeah, it was really cool.
Wasn't that one picked up by someone else though?
Yeah, I'm like, yeah. So Telltale was down, so Skybound just took it over.
That's right, Skybound Games. That's correct. Yeah, you got it, doggy. Yeah,
Skybound. I think I said Scalebound, but Skybound
Games
took it over. Yes. But they went and got some of the people from the first one because it was so good. Yeah. And yeah, they finished up this story. I liked some of the new engine in that last one. There was more stuff to do, more things, more interaction, more gameplay mechanics besides just quick time events and walking. You know, there was other stuff to do. You had to fish, that kind of stuff. So, yeah, and at the end of that story, it's so cool. If you haven't played it yet, whatever. You know, it's so cool how that kid that she ended up taking over, that kid ends up saving her life.
Yeah.
By doing what they said you couldn't do, amputating her leg from the zombie bite, and she actually ends up living because you thought she died, and she actually walked out there. It was so cool.
Whoa! Spoiler alert, bro!
Oh, you should have played this by now. Come on.
How could you ruin this for me? Keep going. Yeah,
but no, it's just so cool how all those tied together over a decade worth of time, pretty much. It was probably about 10 years from the first one to the last one. And it was just so cool how all that tied together. Some of your decisions were from here to there. I just really enjoyed them. They were just good stories. I liked how they were episodic and all that good stuff. So, but that first one, the first one was just incredible. The first one was so great. So sorry if I ruined the story for anybody, but
how could you?
You know, who knows? Who knows if you played it different? Maybe it'll change it.
So I have all of these thanks to my beautiful wife. She bought me some. I also have the 1,000 days. Is it 400 days or something like that?
Right, that's the DLC for the first one. Yeah.
The 400 days. The Michonne one.
Michonne, that's a spinoff. Yep.
The Michonne one as well. So yeah, I love these ones. As a matter of fact, just watching this makes me want to play it.
Yeah.
How could I go against Doggy on all of this? Because this is the good stuff right here, guys. This is why we came here.
Yeah, because I played this, the 360 one, the Xbox One ones. Then they came out with the definitive edition. There was like all of them on. I think it was just the first three series on a disc or whatever. So played through it again. So yeah, and there was enough you could change.
They gave these away in gold, right? For a while, like these were available in gold.
Some of these might have been available with gold. That might have been why I played the 360.
I think episode 1 was available in games with gold, if I remember.
Or it was free, or they started giving it away for free. That's what it was. It was free to play after a while, and you could download the first episode for free. And then
loving this stuff so much. I bought all the rest of the Telltale games.
Right? Yeah, and exactly. That's what we did too. Like you end up getting the Minecraft one, the Wolf Among Us.
The Wolf Among Us, Jurassic
Park. The Batman one were killer. Those were that was a good 2 series. The Batman one was good because there's 2. There was Batman, Telltale,
Enemy Within,
and Enemy Within was the other one. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, man. Yeah, Telltale. I kind of miss them. Kind of miss
I
those
miss them. I
games.
miss them too. Yeah, I know that they're trying to do this now with oh, what's it called? What's that series called? The one that
The one
Square
that just
Enix
came
does.
out. Double exposure. Strange. Life is strange. Life
Yeah,
is
Life is
strange. Yeah.
Strange, but it just doesn't hit the same, man. Just
No,
doesn't
I
hit the
don't.
same.
I don't like
I
those.
understand that
But
why Telltale went under because of the licensing fees and stuff, but man, there was just something about it, you know?
right, yeah, I didn't like those as much.
Yeah.
Telltale did it really good. It was a shame that they went under. I'm not sure what the reason was for it.
Oh shoot.
I don't know if there's something weird going on with the person who ran it. I can't remember what the deal was, but
I don't know. This is a great series though.
yeah,
It makes me want to
yeah,
play it again. And there was an achievement, like if everybody in your crew survived and you made it all the way past the 5 episodes or whatever it was, right?
mhm.
At the very end, if everybody made it, you got an achievement. I never got that stupid achievement, man. I don't know how to get it, and I don't want to look it up.
Yeah, the decisions were tough, and yeah, you had to make tough
Yeah, you had
decisions,
to.
and
I hated that girl's dad so much, man. That stupid
oh,
a-hole
dude, yeah,
dad.
and I felt
There
good
was no one I
smashing
wanted
his
to
head
kill
with the
more than
block.
that guy.
Oh, that felt good, except for Lily herself when I threw her out of that. I never changed that on any of the playthroughs that
I
I
threw
did.
her out of the trailer
I
too.
threw her ass out of there every time. Get out of here! I did not.
Yeah, I threw her out too.
Don't get eaten by a zombie just to figure out that somehow she ended up living anyway. Ah, you punk!
What a waste! What a waste!
Yeah, what a waste. Should just kept around and put one in her head herself.
Right?
Sorry, that's okay.
Yeah,
Sorry.
but Clementine, one of the most lovable characters ever.
Yes, and Clementine. Yeah, Clementine was awesome.
Clementine
Yeah,
was
it was cool playing through the second one and the last season as Clementine. That was cool. Yep. And Lee was awesome. Lee was awesome as the first one. He was a good
dude.
dude.
Lee went out with a magnus opus, man. That guy made an impression.
And
This
it's
guy
so
right here.
cool in the
It's like a
last.
bittersweet ending, you know. That's what the whole thing was a bittersweet ending, you know.
It's cool when you. Yeah, that was it's bittersweet to that. It is cool in the last season when you have a flashback to one of the parts of it's just like you're back. It always makes your hair stand up thinking about, like just you're back on one of those parts and it's playing that old music. And it's just like you're replaying that part of the game again, and he's telling you certain things and you're like, oh yeah, I don't know. It's man, what a well done series. Well done.
Testify.
Beginning to end.
All right, let's see. So Pig Pickles, the game with the word dead, for her, it would be Dead Space.
Dead Space. There's
Good game, yes. By the way, shout out to the game complainers for hooking me up with Dead Space Remastered. Let's see, Sour Blow, because you ruined the plot. He says, put him in timeout.
Yeah, I'm out of here. Right. Sorry, guys. Sorry about that.
And shout out to Splendiferous. Thank you so much for being here. You are the real MVP.
Hey,
bro, the alerts didn't go out. I thought you guys were not on tonight. I tried a new system because I talked to technical support for the software I used.
Yeah.
I tried a new system, and I have noticed that my views are down. So maybe that's why. So thank you for letting us know, Splendiferous.
Yeah.
I'll get rid of that new system and go back to the old system. So appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you. And thank you so much for being here. You are the real MVP. But yeah, guys, please share the show out. Give it a thumbs up. It helps us get discovered, especially in the live section of YouTube. And let your friends know that we're on.
Yeah, thanks.
Because apparently alerts didn't go out.
Yeah, thanks for letting us know that, Splendiferous.
Yeah, I appreciate you. Yeah. And he says, I was looking, I normally get an alert. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't get any alerts style that I look either. They never show. Yep. So yeah, thank you. Thank you for letting us know.
Yeah, thank you so much for letting us know. All right, let me edit this ticker here.
That was so cool when you thought Kenny died that first one, and you go that second one, and you see him again. Like, oh my gosh, it's like I don't know. There's so many twists and turns, man. It's just so cool.
Oh my god, so many turns, man.
Like I said, the third one, the New Frontier, that one kind of had the least twists and turns. It was like my least favorite, but it was still cool.
I think you were used to them by that point.
Right, yeah, and maybe that's what the deal. And I wanted to play as Clementine still. I was kind of bummed I had to play that hobby guy, and it just wasn't the same. So, but still good,
This is a good game, recommended, highly recommended. Great pick by my buddy Doggy. Yeah, I've played the Telltale series, obviously. The Walking Dead. What happened to their son? What happened to Kenny's son? What happened to everybody? Everybody in this crew had something happen to them.
Right. I forgot about Duck. Yeah.
Yep. So everybody had an experience, and it was tough on everybody.
His wife.
Except for that a-hole grandpa. Screw him.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, no, this game was it was something. It was definitely an experience. It makes you want to play more. You know what? I think I'm going to.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to play it again. Thanks to Doggy. Way to go. Look what you did, Doggy.
Yeah. Ruin the whole thing for you and everything.
Now I'm gonna put Unicorn Overlord aside and play some Walking Dead. All right, so my pick is actually gonna be a game called Red Dead Redemption Undead Nightmare. This is a single player DLC for Red Dead Redemption. I love. So the whole thing about this is they don't know what zombies are back in the old West days. So I love how everybody's just like doesn't know anything about zombies back then, right? And everybody kind of plays dumb to them. And it just starts off with it doesn't tell you how it started, how the Undead Nightmare started, but it's a side story. It's definitely not main or what's the word I'm looking for here? It's not canon. The story's not canon, right? This is definitely just done for fun, which I totally love, right? The uncle comes in, he's infected, he gets your wife infected, who gets your son infected, and you end up tying them up both. And you go try to find a doctor. Everybody in the town is dead. The doctor comes out saying he's gonna get his medicine and stuff, and he's like, oh, I'll go out by myself. And it's like the most stupid things you would do in a zombie apocalypse, like you want me to come with you? No, I go by myself. It's okay. It's right across the street. And he gets bitten by a zombie, and it's just like everything just terrible happens to everybody. Like they're the worst zombie apocalypse decisions ever, because they didn't know anything about it back then, right? And so the whole point of this game is to try to find the cure to the Undead Nightmare. But there's so much fun again in Red Dead Redemption. Like this DLC is like almost a full-blown game. It's only like, if you know what you're doing, you can maybe finish this game in 5-6 hours ish of story. But it's Red Dead Redemption. I'm gonna get sidetracked.
Yeah.
I'm gonna, instead of doing the main quest, I'm gonna not do the same quest. The main quest.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go do stuff. I'm gonna go get the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. Even your horse becomes undead, and you could unlock the horse of the apocalypse, the 4 horsemen. You got Death, right? And so Death left behind like a shadow. So everybody Death touches, their head would blow up. You had Pestilence. Oh God, what are the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse? Death, Pestilence. Now I got to look it up. Hold on. 4 horsemen.
I'm trying to think of that song.
Let me see. Why didn't Bing just give me like a super answer here?
You look up the Metallica song. It says it in there, right? Doesn't have the 4 of them there.
Right. It should say it in here somewhere. No. I don't want to go to the biblical 4 horsemen. I want to go to the to like the lore 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. Okay, hold on. Let's just go here. Okay. All right. There was war, pestilence, famine, and death.
Yeah, death. Yeah.
Right. And so each one, so your horse can convert into each one of these horses if you unlock them, and make your running around even more fun. So I did. And Death is definitely my most fun one, because he just bumps into things and they blow up, like their head blows up. It's pretty funny. It's pretty hilarious. Overall, the thing I loved about the Red Dead Redemption Undead Nightmare was that it wasn't just like, hey, go over here and do a tower defense or anything like that. It was like the whole map was open to you. The whole Red Dead Redemption map, most of it, right, was open to you. You got to run around the whole map investigating stuff. There were side quests galore. This was like a whole nother game. If you just did the main quest, maybe 5 to 6 hours. But if you're like me, you got like 20 hours out of this DLC, which was awesome. This DLC needs a remaster. I miss it. I know that they replaced these that Rockstar has replaced these standalone DLCs with Red Dead Redemption Online, which they have discontinued. But this one will always just hold a special place in my heart. I love the Red Dead Redemption series. I think they're way better than the Grand Theft Auto series. And yeah, I just really enjoy this DLC. I think it's fantastic. Oh, and if you don't shoot them in the head, they come back up.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So
sense, yeah.
it takes a while. Of course, they don't know that in the old days, but you do. Shout out to Happy Cloud Gamer. Thank you so much for being here. Whoops, sorry, clicked the wrong area. Thank you so much for being here. You are the real MVP. I appreciate you.
Yeah,
shout out to my beautiful wife, Louise V, and she's the MVP of my life. And she says, kind Mr. Splendiferous. Yeah, thank you so much for letting us know.
Yes, that was awesome. You let us know that.
So Duggan, did you ever play the Red Dead Redemption Undead Nightmare?
No, I never played this DLC. This looks so cool. Like I missed out on this. Like, wow, what a cool addition to this game. Like you said, you could use the whole map. It kind of just looks like it adds its own kind of story, not tied to anything, but yet you can use the land that's there. No, did you say this isn't available anymore? Is that what you said?
I don't know if it's available anymore. I have it on CD, so I haven't worried about it. But
okay. So it's
I don't know. Let's see. Is it available? Let's see.
This looks
Red
cool, though. Yeah.
Dead Redemption.
It looks like a lot of care went into it. Stuff, just like. And heck, anymore, it's pretty rare to even get DLCs from Rockstar anymore. I mean, this might have been the last one they ever made. I just saw this the other day where they had like 5 planned DLCs for Grand Theft Auto 5 and didn't bring one of them out, dude. I would have bought every one of them. But they just make so much off that online that I guess they just don't care. And
so you can get the Undead Nightmare pack on Xbox for $10.
Okay.
But it says get it with GTA. What the hell?
What?
Hold on. Let me see if I can find
GTA Plus. Okay, you can buy it with GTA. Okay, it's probably included with GTA Plus subs.
Not sold separately. Yeah, no, you can't buy it separately anymore.
So you just have to get a month.
Oh, man, it has a bunch of free packs. Hunting and Trading pack, Liars and Cheats pack, Legends and Killers pack, Outlaws to the End co-op missions pack. Ooh, damn.
But you have to subscribe to GTA Plus to get the DLC.
Possibly, yeah. Thank God I have this on there. Go to the used video game store, dog, and get this one.
Oh, does it come like an included deal with it? Like
it's a standalone.
Oh, it's a standalone. Yeah. Okay, I get you. Kind of like Forza presents like Fast and Furious. Okay. I'll pick that bad boy up off eBay then. Okay.
Yeah, it's a standalone.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, check it out.
That is really cool. But it still uses the same world as Red Dead Redemption.
Yeah.
Standalone.
You can co-op on it online 2 to 4 back in the day,
Right.
You could even system link it. Cool. Let's see. Game content download, leaderboards, voice, the Xbox Live requirement. I don't know if it requires. I don't know if it fully requires you to have Red Dead Redemption, but to me, it's always been standalone.
Yeah, that's no big. Yeah, that's no big deal there. But yeah, okay, yeah.
Definitely get it, bro. Definitely get it. It's fun.
Yeah, it's just cool that you can pick that up by itself on a disc. So that's cool. No, I'll go eBay searching. I'm gonna go eBay searching here in a little while. Yeah. Yep.
Get it. It's awesome.
This looks cool though. No, this looks totally cool. I like what you said. You could spend just 5-6 hours just trying to run through it, or you can spend a ton of time, Rockstar style, and just search your heart's content. So
yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. I'd say that the main quest is only like 5-6 hours, but if you do all the side quests, you're looking at like maybe 20 hours. And then if you want to unlock everything like a completionist or whatever, you're probably looking at 35-40 hours.
Sheesh. That's a DLC right there. They don't make them like they used to.
No, they don't make them like they used to anymore. Oh my gosh. Yeah. All right. Let's check in with the chat. Let's see if they got anything to say. Guys, again, games with the word dead. If you have any games with the word dead that you'd like us to talk about, We'd love to hear what you have to say, of course. Of course.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. All right. So let me hide this while I edit it. All right. So, Doggy, up next. What's our last word?
Blood, I
Blood.
believe.
That's right. Blood.
Yeah, blood. Yeah.
Blood is our last word. All right. So let me save this and show it. All right. So the last set of games we're going to talk about are games with the word blood. Oh, hold on. Before we move on to blood, we got Happy Cloud Gamer. He says, it's sad Rockstar never did too much with Red Dead. I love the game so much. I know, man. I think Red Dead is better than GTA, in my opinion.
Yeah, even like Red Dead 2, like they
Mm-hmm.
just never did much with it. And I played the online with somebody. We used to stream it back on a mixer and stuff, and man, that stuff was just so boring, man. Like, I mean, I don't know if it ever got any better, but like it was just boring, and you'd ride across the whole map on your horse as your horse got wore out. And by the time you get there, they're gone somewhere else. And it's just, oh my gosh, yeah. So no, they need it. Yeah, it's sad that Rockstar with GTA 5 and Red Dead, they just didn't do DLCs, and I don't know why. Because they could have sold those too. But I guess, the online's killing it because it's been around for 11 years, or well, it's probably not been that long.
That's why they haven't even worked on the next game.
Jeez, yeah. Ugh. Yeah, I don't like the online names.
So Splendiferous is saying Dead by Daylight. Or no, he's talking about Deadlight.
Deadlight.
Dead by Daylight. He's talking about Deadlight.
What is Deadlight? I remember that name. What is Deadlight?
Oh, let's see. Let's take a minute here to check in with the chat's games. Right,
yeah, let's see. What
Deadlight trailer.
Oh, that poor guy just got trampled.
12 years ago. Good God.
Those are zombies, so yeah, they get trampled. What is it? Do what?
This game came out 12 years ago. Good grief.
So did all my games, except for this last.
I'm just messing with you, man. Doesn't matter if it came out. All right, let's see. Fast forward this stuff. Tequila works.
Tequila works. Let's say that's.
Oh, it's the
Summer Arcade. All right, yeah, I remember that.
All right. Okay, so it's like a side-scrolling game. Okay, yeah. Okay, I think I remember seeing this.
I honestly think, I remember this game. Yeah, I remember this stage.
Yeah, this is back when XNA Tools were making games. Xbox native active tools or whatever.
I think I played this. I remember some of these stages. I don't really remember what it's about.
I remember seeing this game. I think I saw this trailer before. Yeah.
I've either seen the trailer and remember it real well, or I played it. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Dead Light. Looks cool, man. Looks cool.
Yeah.
Great pick there. Great pick there.
Yeah, Splendiferous, I believe. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, Splendiferous. Great pick. So there you go. Dead Light. Thanks to Splendiferous. All right. Oh. Up next, Dougie. What happened? Did I miss something?
Yeah, the chat. Check out the chat. They might have
no.
We're
about to All right, up next are games with the word blood.
Blood.
Games with the word blood. Hold on, let me put this in here. All right. Doggy's pick is, what is your pick, Doggy?
I was thinking, man, I would go with Castlevania Bloodlines, but no. I figured, I had such good memories playing Back for Blood with my good friends. I figured I would talk about this game, even though I don't even remember that much about it besides what. So this was the spiritual successor to Left 4 Dead. All right, and it had a strong emphasis on teamwork. The thing is you needed to have a good team. That's what the problem was. You had to have a good team, right? Or the teamwork just didn't work out too well. And it was also cool how the AI would change stuff in the level as you progressed and how you're progressing and this and that. So the AI would kind of change stuff on you. So that was cool. For what I know of this, it had like about 4 chapters. We never made it all the way through it. We were about halfway through it. My good friend Axel was playing one night. Titan Drago was playing right now. Who else was playing with us? I don't remember who.
My cousin.
And
Tattoo
Axel's cousin. Okay, so I swear we were about halfway through this game. We'd played it for a while, man. We were playing it. We were doing so good. And then we got to this one stage, man. We got to this one stage, and I had like, you start out in this little area, and then I had like this broken up bridge that you had to run or walk across if you're Axel or whatever. It had these cars and just pieces you had to jump from here to there.
Yep.
Well, me and Titan, man, we had the real strategy. The real strategy was get the hell out of Dodge, where you guys was at, get across that bridge, and get to the safe point over there on the other side. Quit standing around and waiting for these zombies to show up. So me and Titan, because we had to play this level like, I don't know how many times did we play this level, probably 10 times. Every single time, me and Titan would take off. We both had the same idea. We're not sticking around. We just take off and haul over that bridge, just jumping over this bridge. And then so Axel and his cousin would be back there yelling, "Hey guys, where you at, guys? Yeah, we're back here dying. We're getting took over." Me and Titan's like, "Yeah, get up here, guys, man. Come on, these zombies are getting us, man. Come on, get up here, you know." And every day they die, so we'd have to start over. We weren't changing our plan. We're running across that bridge. We're trying to get to that little safe area, right? Axel and cousin, nah, we're going to stay back here and die. That's what we want to do. We want to stay back here and die and complain. Sit here and complain.
Our show.
We were going to sit back here and complain because Doggy and Titan had the good idea. Let's get out of here. Let's go. You know, you don't stick around these zombies. They're just going to keep coming, right? So we did that. Yeah, like I said, probably about 10 times. And it was time to go. Axel had enough of me and Titan's, our strategy, if you will, managed to call us the worst teammates ever, said he was never going to play with us again, called us a few names probably in the process. This was like and keep in mind, this was like right when me and Axel started first doing the show. You know, I thought he was a nice guy, but he was really mad. He was mean. I thought he was kidding. He was really mad. He even left the party. He was so mad. He was really seriously mad at us. And I don't know why. I don't know if he was mad because we were so good at the game, if he had no clue what he was doing, if he couldn't get good. I don't know what his deal was, but it was such a fun time. But you know, some of the best memories, just getting a good laugh out of Axel. Just so I let him go ahead and finish the story of how great me and Titan were and how he couldn't keep up.
Right, let me tell you the real story about this the worst game with the worst teammates ever. So I wanted to try Back for Blood because I loved Left 4 Dead. I thought Left 4 Dead was fantastic. And so me and my cousin, you know, we get on. It's like, oh, do you have a fourth? Yeah, let me get my cousin on, right? And out of all of us, the worst first-person player shooter guy is Doggy.
I'm not going to argue with that.
Doggy can't hit the broadside of a barn.
Now, wait a minute. Okay. It may be the shorter side of the barn, but okay.
If Doggy's aiming if you tell Doggy hit the zombie on the left, he hits the zombie on the right. Just say.
At least right? I hit him, I guess. Yeah.
And so let's go over what happened in every single level. Doggy and Titan especially. Titan is not a team player. I don't care what he says. He is not a team player.
Yeah, Titan. Yeah, he
is not. He will take all the ammo, all the health packs, all the armor, everything, and leave you with nothing. Be like, "What do you guys suck?" Because he's played this game so many times, he's already got it memorized, right? And so, like, oh, where do we go? Oh, go over here, dude. I'm out of ammo. Oh, you're not getting any of my ammo. Do you don't even need that ammo for your gun? Oh, you never know. Screw Doggy too for doing that too. So Titan and Doggy had played this game. Me and my cousin had not. We didn't know anything about it, right? And these two are hogging all the loot. They're hogging all the guns. They're hogging all the health, right? And then we get to, so here is, you know, me and my cousin on with basically handguns. And these two are on with like rocket launchers and grenades and like machine guns and stuff. And they're like, oh, we're going to run across this bridge. We're going to run across this bridge. Just don't stop. Follow me. And so all they do is aggro all the zombies. So all the zombies get aggroed and they catch me and my cousin. Because these guys are like just running across. And we're over here like, you guys are just a bunch of a-holes abandoning us. Like, oh, you got to get across the bridge. You got to get across the bridge. Yeah. So I
Yeah,
remember one time I even said, all right, you know what? Screw you guys. Let us go first and see how you guys like it. Guess who didn't make it across the bridge that time, doggy? Guess. You did it. You POS.
I'm not recalling that.
But I hated that level. On the other side of the bridge was a stupid ship or some crap that you had like 3 minutes to get like all the bombs or something like that.
Yeah, it was.
And by that time, I was so bad, I wasn't even playing the level. I was just doing my own thing. Screw you guys. You guys took all the loot. You guys just left us to die. Why would I even help you? I was just doing my own thing. Screw you guys. You guys are like, oh, we're on the 3rd level. We're about to set off the bomb.
You're left for dead.
Oh, you know, if we set off a bomb with you, you're going to die. I'm like, who cares? Just set off the bomb. I was so mad at this point. Like, these guys did not, they thought I was being funny, just trying to be funny, saying the things I was saying. Like, I straight said, when I left, I'm like, I am uninstalling this game and never playing it again. I have never uninstalled a game so fast as I did this freaking game.
And you told us we're the worst teammates ever.
Yeah, you guys were the worst. You guys didn't share loot. You guys didn't help. You guys didn't cover. You guys didn't do anything. And that's why by the time we got to that stupid ship level, why we couldn't finish it was because I wasn't trying to finish it anymore. Because all you guys did was let us die. You guys wouldn't help us. Like, if we were getting dragged off by a zombie, these clowns wouldn't come get us. But if they were getting dragged off by a zombie, I would be a good teammate. I'd go get them. I'd go get them.
Appreciate that.
These guys are the worst. So if you're gonna play, teammate games with Doggy, just get ready to be sacrificed because that's all he does. So screw Doggy. He's the worst teammate ever in a zombie apocalypse. I'm sacrificing you. That's all I'm saying. I'm not listening to you because I know all you're doing is using me as bait. If we have a real zombie apocalypse, Doggy,
yeah, I mean, you guys were going first. Yeah, I'm out before you guys. Yeah.
We're going first. As the guy that can't even shoot.
Yeah, I got to get out of here. I got to get away from these guys. I ain't shooting them. So
yeah.
And one other time I was playing it with Titan and Princess Zelda, right? And
oh my gosh. Okay.
I remember we were having
sucks. Don't ever play it, guys. I don't recommend it.
yeah.
Don't ever play with Doggy, especially. Screw him.
And so we had this. We weren't doing too good on this one part, right? So finally we get this idea. And it's so funny. Like Titan's like, okay, because remember you kind of set stuff up before they come out, right?
And
we had strategically placed
on this one. Yeah,
we had strategically placed these electrical fields or something like that in these certain ways. Yeah. And we're like, okay, what we're going to do is we're going to run around this one way, and we'll be able to last long enough. We're gonna last plenty of time. We'll be able to outlast all this. We lasted like 37 seconds, dude. It was the most pathetic. It's the most pathetic thing I ever seen, dude. It's like, oh man, and of course, in Grand Titan style, it wasn't his fault. It wasn't his fault, and I know it wasn't my fault. So I mean, I guess Princess Zelda, if you're listening, I guess.
Oh, dang. You're putting Princess Zelda under the.
But she already knew ahead of time just to take the blame and just go with it. She kind of probably knows. It's like, yeah, I can't remember what she said. She's like, yeah, he always blames me for it anyway. So. Yeah, I just remember he's like, man, this will work so good, man. We're just gonna keep running in circles. So we got these, and we lasted 37 seconds. It was the biggest joke. It was pathetic. So, but yeah, not even that. The game was fun, but it wasn't the greatest thing. But just some of the laughs I got out of this is just playing it with people. I mean, that's
my favorite part is that Doggy's laughs that he got out of this was pissing other people off.
Right? Yeah, that's what we do.
When I get angry, I start voicing my anger. My cousin is the opposite. He got so angry he didn't say anything. When I got off, he just disconnected, and he wouldn't even answer my phone call. He was so angry at this game. This game was so bad. I hate this game. I hated playing this game. I never want to play this game ever again. Bad choice, Doggy.
Terrible choice.
I wanted to play it because, like I said, I loved Left 4 Dead. Left 4 Dead 1, Left 4 Dead 2. They're fantastic games. Oh, hold on. I can't hear anything you're saying. Hold on.
Oh, am I?
There we go. I'm plugged back in.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. But, man, oh, my gosh.
Oh, those cards. Yeah, I forgot about those cards and stuff you do.
Oh, yeah. Tell us about the cards because I don't care.
Yeah. Cards before the level, just, give you different stuff. And then the corruption cards where I think, wasn't that what the AI did to you? I think, or something like that. Yeah.
The corruption. You could choose them if you wanted harder games.
Right, yeah, and the corruption cards would be what the AI would do to you.
Oh, it added a status to the game. That's right. So that's what added the random events to the game.
Right, something about the AI. Yeah, yeah, yep.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I remember. Like I said, I just remember the laughs and Axel. Like I said, I thought he was kidding, man, but he wasn't, and he left mad. Yeah.
Dude, I never like I turned that game off. I uninstalled it. I decided to delete it so bad, and I got off that Xbox Live Party so fast. It's not even funny. Oh my god, dude, I was so mad that night. Like I said, it's a memory that I'll never forget.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a regret you'll never forget. Yeah, there you go.
I think what makes this story so good is because I have such a bad experience with it, and you have such a good experience with it. Like we're polar opposites on this one.
Oh man, like you said, I probably wouldn't even do that good at it. It was just that one bridge level. I was just, and we were doing so good. It seemed like, because I remember seeing those dots.
Oh,
like
we were doing so good. No, we
yeah,
weren't.
we were like
No,
halfway
weren't.
through the game, and then all of a sudden, boom! It was enough's enough.
Yeah, you guys just freaking abandoned us, jerks. Anyways, let's check in with the chat. All right, so Pig Piggles also picked Back for Blood. Yes.
Yeah, I
okay.
saw that. That's why I said, yeah, I saw her put that. I was like, yep, she's got a little foreshadowing, if you will.
It's awesome. You have to be quiet. Splendiferous. Noise attracts the zombies. Yeah, I remember that. Shout out to the game complainers. Thank you so much for being here. You are the real MVP. He says, I'm here cleaning and listening to you guys. Hey, thank you so much for being here.
Hey, what's up, brother? Yeah, what's up?
How about Blood on PC?
I saw that. I was looking through stuff. I didn't really.
But what is Blood?
Blood. I saw that. I saw that when I was looking through Blood games and stuff. Yeah, I'm not sure what Blood is. I would figure it's probably a first-person shooter, but I don't really know.
Gosh, that's from 1997. It looks like
97.
3D.
Yeah, from 97. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like Wolfenstein 3D to me. Gosh,
that's why I figured. Yeah, it's kind of old school.
I don't know. Game, so. This is the official trailer to Blood. It looks like this.
Yeah, it looks like Wolfenstein or Doom. Yeah.
I think this needs some AI upscaling. Yeah. It looks like a Wolfenstein Doom game, but yeah, I think whoever uploaded this trailer didn't do a great job. Happy Cloud Gamer also says Back for Blood.
There you go. See, these guys probably really love the game too. So I'm sorry I didn't do much justice to it. I was just getting a laugh out of other people's despair, So I was putting like mean stuff in his candy there, like razor blades or mean notes.
Oh my god, yeah, you did. You ruined Halloween with this game. Let's see, Bloody Roar. Yeah, I remember that.
Bloody Roar, yeah, that's one. Yep, I remember that.
One of the worst. Like people say it's one of the worst fighting games ever, and I was like, what makes it so bad? And all this. I guess the hitboxes are bad. Is that true? I mean, I don't play fighting games, but I heard that the hitboxes in Bloody Roar were.
I mean, that might have been the deal with it. I didn't really care. I played any kind of fighting game. I didn't care. I didn't care if they sucked. I'd still play them and enjoy them. So it wasn't one of the best fighting games, but
it cannot have been that bad. It hasn't.
Yeah, it wasn't terrible or anything. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe people are lying to me.
Some people get picky with fighting games, though. I mean, they like even nowadays, like people don't even like MK1. Like, oh, that's terrible. Can you guys play that as a fighting game? So yeah,
looks like a Tekken clone.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Definitely, yeah, definitely, yes.
All right, this is Bloody Roar. Okay, yeah, the hitbox doesn't look terrible. I have no idea what people are complaining about. Like, I'm not a fighting guy. This is not my strong suit. So, if this is good, Doggy will be the authority on this one. Let's see. My beautiful wife says, "Don't tell me this game is the Axel got angry game." Yep. It is.
Yeah, that was yeah. If he was mad that night, then that was because of me and Titan. We apologize.
My beautiful wife says, "So weird that you got mad at a doggy during the game." Yeah, I did. Bloodborne is that the PS4 game that everybody wants remastered? The Souls game, Bloodborne.
Bloodborne, yeah.
Yes,
that's the one.
Definitely. Yeah. Blood Rain. I remember this
I've heard
game.
Of that. Yeah.
Yes, I remember this game. It's like a vampire game, isn't it? 007 Bloodstone. I never heard of that one. That's a new one for me. Splendifer says, "Oh no, that's horrible. I hate that." Yeah, I hate terrible teammates too. They're the worst. They're the worst. My beautiful wife says, "Don't be mad at Mr. Doggy. Did you not hear? He said it was fun playing game with you."
Yeah, I had a great time, man. I mean, like I said, it's one of my favorite memories. I mean, come on.
Oh my god. I'm glad making me miserable was entertaining, Doggy.
just you were so mad at us after that. I just
Dude, that was so bad.
and you're such a nice dude, and you're so positive.
Dude, I have the
and stuff,
patience
and you
of
just
a saint, and you guys like tore
yeah,
it
you were so mad at us.
Let's see. Let's see.
Yeah, and game complainers. I see a bunch about yeah. So NXT is at the ECW arena like next week or the week, whenever that is. I gotta watch that. That's cool. From the bingo hall, baby. I love that. So that's awesome. What do you say? Like RVD is supposed to be there. Dawn Marie, Francine, Bubba Ray. Yeah. Heck yeah, man. That's cool. I have to watch that. That's pretty cool. From the old ECW arena.
ECW.
ECW. ECW. ECW.
They're gonna start calling it Boomer W.
Yeah, that's
No,
cool. Yeah.
ECW was.
Yeah, I want to watch.
extreme.
Yeah, I want to watch that. Oh yeah, that stuff was cool.
If I ever joined the wrestling promotion, it was not like if I wanted to be a wrestler, but never an ECW.
No, that would
do
not.
that
That would not be a fun night of not much money being made. Sometimes you didn't even get paid, So it's just
Paul Heyman got paid.
Paul Heyman made his money, but some of those wrestlers didn't. So, but they still show up. Those wrestlers cared. Those fans cared. That was such a good promotion. So that's cool to see him going back to that arena for a night. That's cool. I know they still run other shows out of there sometimes too.
Okay, there you go.
Other promotions and stuff. So
all right, let's see. They made an HD remaster for Blood a year or two ago. Okay.
Oh, all right.
Pink Pickle says, when we play Mario games in a group, Perry is Toad and always sprints ahead of us. It's funny yet maddening. Yeah, he aggroes everything, right?
Yeah. See, all right. Soon to get him. We'll get him on a Back for Blood game.
Yeah. Oh, so the difference is that wasn't Bloody Roar. Yeah, he goes to see what I know. Yeah. Let's see. Game Complainer says, I love fighters, but never got into Bloody Roar. I heard Bloody Roar 2 was the best, but I never really got into those. I was a Capcom Midway guy. There you go.
Yeah, Capcom Midway, yeah, they were the best. Yeah, they were the best. So, and SNK, of course, was, SNK. That's like what most of their arcade games and home system was fighting games. So, huge sprites. The 24-bit at the time. It was like bigger and badder than anything. Bigger, badder. Something like that. That's what the Neo Geo thing was. Bigger, badder, better. I think was there. Bigger, badder, better. I believe was their slogan.
Sorry, I muted my mic so I could type loud.
That's all good. Yeah.
All right. So enough of that terrible memory.
Enough of
that awful memory that I repressed memory.
That bloody Valentine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Enough of ruining Halloween for everybody. All right, here we go. So my pick is Bloodstain Ritual of the Night. Now, they had a Bloodstain something on the mood. Hold on, I'm sorry.
Curse of the Moon?
Curse of the Moon, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had one called Curse of the Moon, which is fun. It's more like 8-bit Castlevania, right?
Mm-hmm.
But Bloodstain, this is like if Symphony of the Night had a modern remake. Now, I haven't played anything outside of the opening level of this game, but I want to play it more. And the more I just, to do my research for the show, I'm like, let me remind myself, right? And I just remember, and it just reminds me so much of Ritual of the Night, right? So what makes this game fun, though, is that I guess you are a demon person. You get more powers by killing demons. You absorb their powers. So that's kind of cool. Kind of Mega Man-ish, I love Mega Man, right? You kill the bosses, you absorb their power, now you can use them for your own vices. You kill demons, right? And so all this takes place in the castle, and even I guess there's some areas of the castle that you wouldn't expect to be areas of the castle, like sand traps and stuff. Mm-hmm. So that's kind of cool. But it looks so good. Like, whenever I see people make Symphony of the Night remakes in Unreal Engine 4 or whatever, this is what it looks like. So this was actually made by a Symphony of the Night developer. So shout out to that. The music score was made by Mega Man composer. So
Like,
it has
you
that.
can't beat that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can't beat that, right? Right, doggy?
No, you can't beat that. No.
And so I'm really looking forward to playing this. I saw that there was a sale for Bloodstained Chronicles, which I guess is both the Crystal
Probably
Moon,
both of them. Yeah.
yeah, and this one. So I'm thinking of picking it up. Now, why didn't Axel pick a game he wanted to play? Because there is no game. I was looking at all through the list of blood games with the word blood, and nothing came up that like made me want to really like talk about it. So instead of picking a game that I have played, I picked a game I haven't played that I want to play. Right? So I don't know too much about it, but I heard this game was really good. It scored really well. A lot of people talk very highly of it, and I really want to play it. So I really want to play this Bloodstained games, both the 8-bit and this one. Hold on one second. Excuse me.
It's all good.
And I heard that this main character Miriam, that you can customize her, like you can change her outfits and stuff, and buy outfits in DLC and whatnot, or you can just find stuff. So that's also cool. That's also really cool. So Bloodstained, to me, like, I just finished watching someone talk about Bloodstained before the show for like 10 minutes. And that person playing and talking about it, doing an impression video, did more for me wanting to play this game than any trailer ever did. And of course, you know me, doggy, I love my Metroidvanias.
Right.
You know I love them, right, doggy?
Yep.
That's right. That's right. So Bloodstained, Curse of the Moon, Bloodstained, Ritual of the Night are two games I really want to play. And I think I'm going to pick them up here soon. Hint, hint, wink, wink, wife. Hint, hint, wink, wink. Doggy, have you played any of these games? Bloodstained Ritual of the Moon, or Curse of the Moon, plays more like old Castlevanias, whereas Bloodstained Ritual of the Night plays more like Metroidvanias.
Yeah, I must have both of these games because I'm looking on True Achievement because I knew I played one of them. I don't know if they gave one away or if I just bought these.
They were on Game Pass for a while.
Yeah, Game Pass, was that what it
Yeah.
is? Okay,
Yes,
so I played Ritual of the Night. It said I'd played that for an hour. This one doesn't even tell me a time here.
For an
hour. Hour and 7 minutes.
Oh, calm down, buddy. Calm down.
Yeah, I know.
No, probably longer than me.
Yeah,
I played the intro.
And I finished the first 2 levels on Curse of the Moon. Is that what this one's called? Curse of the Moon. It's the 2 achievements I have is finish the first level and the second level. So
wait, which one did you like better?
I don't. I would have probably liked the 8-bit one better. I would imagine because it's more old school.
Mm-hmm.
I think they were both the same in the fact that I think what happened is I didn't understand what I needed to do to get through like the levels, Metroidvania style. I just like there was something I had to do or something I had to get, and I couldn't figure it out. I could not figure out how to get to that red room or something. Mm-hmm. There was some. Mm-hmm. Both of them confused me, and I didn't. They were fun, and I wanted to get into them. There was just something that like wasn't doing it for me. Is this the other one?
This is the Curse of the Moon, and you can swap characters on the fly.
Yeah, that's cool.
This one looks more your style, bro.
Right. Yeah, and this is the one. Yeah, so I finished the first 2 levels on this, and who knows? Maybe the third one was just too get good for me. Who knows? Man, I want to play these again too. I've seen like a bunch of games that you've shown me that I want to play, or go back to. But yeah, I played some of these, and of course they were fun. They're Castlevania style, so I mean, of course they're a blast, So maybe they're really super tough. Ooh, look at that slide. But I know at least one of them. Yeah, I couldn't. I was in that map, and I just kept going from room to room to room to room to room, and I couldn't figure out where to go. So, I know that was the problem with one of them. So,
is Bloodstained still on here? Let me see. I doubt it is because it was on there so long ago. It's not. Okay, it's no longer on Game Pass.
I thought I'd bought one of them even so. I think it was pretty cheap at one time. But yeah, this one's
Mhm.
awesome. If I go back to play one of them, Curse of the Moon, if that's what this one is, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, Curse of the Moon. This one is Curse of the
This
Moon.
is
It looks
super
cool,
awesome.
right?
And this one looks like it would be less. I don't. This would be more linear, I guess I'd say. I would think so. Maybe not, but this one just looks more old school, first Castlevania NES style. So look at this cool boss that's coming.
Oh, the
Look
best
at
part
this
about
one.
it is that this cool boss, right? It shows up in Bloodstain Ritual
Mhm.
as well, but in 3D. So that's kind of cool, right? So that's cool that they make these 2D bosses into 3D, and that's kind of cool to me.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah. So let's check in with the chat.
Oh yeah.
Die Hard Trilogy. We talked about the Die Hard Trilogy not too long ago. Yeah, I like Die Hard Arcade more, as Perry points out here. As to me, it was just more Saturny. So yeah, that one is fun. Let's see. Fastback. Shout out to Fastback. Thank you so much for
What's
being
up,
here. You are the
brother?
real MVP. He says blood no stain. Let's see. There, Perry says there's a classic mode for Ritual of the Night, so it plays like an 8-bit Castlevania as well. Really?
Oh,
I wonder if
okay.
there's a way to load that. Hold on. Let me look. Now I'm looking.
See, that's what I thought too. I thought they were both Castlevania old school style. Like, so when I saw that newer graphics that you were showing, I was like, huh, I don't even remember that.
Bloodstain Ritual of the Night.
Okay, so I
8-bit.
remember this map.
8-bit Nightmare, I guess. All right, let's see. Okay, it's a secret area. Okay, so apparently it's a secret area, and oh yeah, it plays more. Okay, so it loads the 3D character into the 2D world.
Oh my gosh, look at that map. Oh.
Yeah, look at it. It's so awesome, right? So this is what it looks like, and they're showing you where it is. Blah 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 blah. I just want to see the level. Sorry, guys, internet. The RAM on my computer just gets hogged up when I'm broadcasting. All right, so yeah, just in 3D, it looks really good. Yeah, obviously it's looking good. Oh, never mind. I guess not. I'll have to look.
There we go.
Later.
There we go.
Later, there it goes. Yeah, I mean that looks cool. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Look at that. Cool.
Huh.
Interesting. Let's see. For me, remake is all about modernizing controllers. Okay, there you go. Someone has it. Yeah, but I mean, this was made by people that worked on Symphony of the Night. So to me, that in itself is a winner, and it has me hyped to play for it. But yeah, I looked up a bunch of games with the word blood in it. I looked at all the games I own with the word blood in it, and nothing got me as excited or Halloween themey as this one did. So my pick is Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. And I'd probably have more fun in this than Back for Blood. Screw that game.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure you did.
Yeah. I thought about it, I should give that game another try. And then I looked at it and I was like, nope, never mind. I'm done. Nope. Hard pass.
Yeah, we couldn't possibly have any more fun with Back for Blood than we did that night. That fateful night back in October of 2021.
Right.
Some 3 years ago.
Oh my goodness. All right. So I think that's going to do it for today's show, guys. So hope you guys liked our Halloween word games or word video games. Halloween words where we picked dead, blood, and dark. There we go. Dark,
yeah.
dead, and blood. Were the words we picked this year. And hopefully we'll catch you guys. Oh, here we go. Splendor versus Screaming Blood Rain. Do you? Yeah. So there you go.
Yeah, somebody else said
Another
that.
Blood Rain. Yeah.
Yeah, and I spoiler alert, but not a spoiler in a way.
Hmm?
Wait till next year's Halloween episode. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
We're already
started.
we're already hyping it up because it's on Friday, Halloween on Friday next year, so we
Yes.
get full rain on that day. So, yeah.
Yeah, I cannot.
Plan
I
is
cannot
in
wait.
place. We thinking ahead.
I cannot wait. But yeah, and of course, be sure to check out the Game Complainers Halloween episode. They dressed up. It was really cool. Perry dressed up as what was his name? Big Daddy Pump or whatever his name was, the wrestler.
Oh, Big Papa Pump?
Yeah,
Scott Steiner? All right.
Scott Steiner, that's his name. Yeah, and
That's awesome. I gotta go.
Frank dressed up as Slimer.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
and
Slimer's awesome. I gotta go.
Anthony dressed up as a mobster, Italian mobster. I think.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, and I don't know if Fred ever showed up. So yeah. Oh, here we go. And I'm already counting down to Friday Halloween next year. Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Right? Yeah. Yep.
It's
Only
gonna be so much fun. No trick or
300.
treaters next year. Turn the
Only
lights off.
364 5 more days left, and that episode will be airing.
That's right.
Lives. Yeah, be able to be there to join us.
So that's gonna do it for today's show, everybody. Thank you all so much for being here. We appreciate each and every one of you because, of course, we wouldn't be able to do this show without you guys, the chat. And that's why you guys, the chat, will always be the MVP to any of the shows we do here on the Iconic Video Games channel. With that being said, we are going to go ahead and get out of here. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll catch you guys next week. I'm Axel1324.
And I'm Doggy Dog 420.
All right. And we'll catch you guys next week. Bye, everybody.
Bye, guys. Have a great weekend.